Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a really, well, a truly unique situation. It's a personal story shared by one of you listening.
Yeah, and our goal, like always, is to explore these listener stories, pull out the key details, maybe the surprising bits.
And this one, it definitely has some surprises. We've got this account basically detailing a pretty inventive way someone dealt with a disagreement with her husband.
Absolutely. It shines a light on, well, some interesting problem solving, maybe.
Okay, so let's set the scene. We have a listener. She really wants to go to her cousin's wedding. You know, big family thing, but it's out of town.
Sounds simple enough.
Right. But her husband, totally against it. A flat no. And well, we all get that, don't we? Wanting to be at those family events, it feels important. Missing out is tough.
Oh, definitely. That pull towards family, being there for those moments.
Right.
And then you hit this wall, this refusal. You immediately think, okay, so what now?
So what she did next was, well, it was something else. She tells us an idea just popped into her head. She went and made a second Facebook account, and she named it Mahataja Hananak, which translates roughly to needing your affection.
Wow, okay. Needing your affection. That's quite a specific choice.
Right. Creating a whole fake profile, that's a big step.
It really is. And the name, she kind of explains it, suggesting she had a read on her husband, saying something like, you know how men are, sometimes a word from a woman is all it takes. Kind of implies she thought this approach, this name, would get his attention.
So Mahataja Hananak starts messaging him. Just, you know, some sweet words, as she put it.
And it worked.
Apparently, yeah. Got his attention pretty fast. But here's where it gets, like, really strategic. It wasn't just a quick compliment and done.
No, it sounds like she really escalated it carefully. She used the word estadraga, meaning to sort of draw him in, lure him.
How so?
Well, expressing admiration, even suggesting they should meet up, asking for phone calls, video chats. This was becoming a whole thing.
Right, not just casual flirting. This was like a targeted operation.
Exactly, building this connection, even though, you know, it wasn't real.
And then this is the killer part, the timing.
Yes.
She suggests this big meetup, this all-night chat session for the exact day of her cousin's wedding.
Genius, right. Or maybe devious, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. So picture it. He's got this online admirer wanting all his attention right on the day his wife wants to be somewhere he already forbade her from going.
Puts him in a tricky spot. He's probably looking forward to this meeting with Mahataja.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly, letting his wife go to the wedding doesn't seem so bad. Maybe it even seems like a good way to clear his schedule.
Exactly. She even says, you know, the poor guy started thinking how to get rid of me, meaning the fake persona, Mahataja. He needed an out from the online meeting he thought was happening.
And boom, there's the flip.
Just like that. He suddenly tells her, okay, fine, go to your families, go to the wedding.
Wow.
And when she kind of pushes back, like, but you said no, he just waves it off. No, it's okay. I don't want to upset you. Look, I'll even drive you to your family's place tomorrow so you can go with them.
The speed of that turnaround is something else.
Isn't it? It's like the pressure from this fake online thing completely overrode his original decision.
It really makes you think about motivations, doesn't it? What really drives these sudden changes? The immediate prospect of the online meeting seems to have just, well, trumped everything else.
But she wasn't done. She played another card.
Oh.
The practical stuff. She says, well, okay, but I have nothing to wear, and I don't have any money, you know, for travel expenses, a gift for the bride.
Ah, the logistics.
Yep. And his response.
Let me guess.
Pretty much. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll give you money, whatever you need. Just let me get to my meeting, essentially.
So the urgency to meet Mahataja Hananak basically funded his wife's trip to the wedding he didn't want her to attend.
You got it. The plan worked perfectly. She went off with her family, went to the wedding, had a great time, apparently, got the cash she needed.
Incredible. And meanwhile, the husband.
Oh, he's completely clueless. She describes him just like losing it. Sending messages to Mahataja, waiting, calling, texting.
Getting nothing back, of course.
Nothing. Just total confusion and frustration, expecting this meeting that was never, ever going to happen.
Ouch.
Oh.
And then the final move.
She blocked him.
Blocked the fake profile. And she says, you know, she taught him a lesson he won't forget. Then she wraps it up with this saying, "Sin du suffit," which basically means whoever doesn't come with you, you come with them. Like, if the direct way doesn't work, find another way around.
It's a very pragmatic, almost ruthless philosophy in a way. Find the lever and pull it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And she ends with this question to us, to you listening.
So learn from this. Didn't you like it? It's kind of provocative, right? Challenging you to appreciate the cleverness of it all.
It really is. Bold is one word for it.
So, pulling back, what do we actually see here? It's a story about, well, resourcefulness, I guess. Faced with, no, she didn't argue, she didn't plead, she engineered a whole situation.
Yeah, the key takeaway seems to be this unexpected, maybe even extreme resourcefulness.
Yeah.
She identified what she perceived as a weakness or a desire in her husband, this potential response to female attention online, and used it.
Used it to get what she wanted, which was to be at that wedding.
Right. It definitely makes you think about influence, leverage, the dynamics within relationships, and how people navigate conflict when the direct path is blocked.
Absolutely. It's surprising, maybe a bit shocking, but it shows how thinking way outside the box can sometimes yield results, even in really personal conflicts.
It certainly gives you food for thought.
Yeah.
Think about your own life, those situations where you feel stuck, maybe in a relationship, maybe somewhere else.
This story definitely pushes you to consider, well, just how far would you go? What lines would you cross? Or maybe what creative solutions might you find when faced with an obstacle? It makes you ponder the boundaries, doesn't it?